This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Foot Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Shelton Fast Pitch Field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has Evergreen Conference Fast Pitch Softball featuring the Rochester Warriors and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple. Jerry.
Hello, Diedrich. I'm looking forward to this game. All recognizing all the seniors.
Right. Shelton is 5-15 on the season, 4-13 in EVCO play. Highclimbers are coming off Wednesday's 15-11 loss at Aberdeen. Tuesday's 15-5 loss at WF West after Monday's 8-7 win over Black Hills. This is the season finale for the Climbers. Rochester has a 10-7 record on the season, 4-13 in EVCO play. I'm sorry, they are 9-7 in the league and currently sit fourth in the standings. I lost my place on my script, Jerry. The Warriors dropped their last two games, falling to Centralia 6-1 Wednesday and lost 10-1 at Tumwater Monday. This will be the third meeting between Shelton and Rochester. The Warriors have taken the two previous games by a combined 3 runs. Winning 4-3 on April 27th and 9-7 on March 18th. Wow. Rochester has a 4-game win streak over the Highclimbers, winning 2 games last season. Well, we are about ready to recognize the seniors, so we'll just turn things over to the field, Jerry. Okay. Hopefully we can get a good sound from the field. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I have to come. Oh boy.
Come out there. That'll work.
Hopefully. There we go.
So we're going to get started here. We're going to announce Rochester's seniors first.
They're having some technical difficulties here with the sound system. Interesting. Could be all the Wi-Fi signals going around here, Jerry.
All right.
Still some technical difficulties.
Microphone check. There we go. Let's hurry up and do this before it gets out again. So welcome to Rochester. Sadie Knutson.
That was Sadie Knutson.
Lakota Escott.
And Lakota Escott. Old school.
All right. Now we're cooking with grease and we're plugged right in. All right, sorry about that, folks. Next up, we're going to announce the Shelton Highclimbers seniors. We're going to start off with Anna Sparrow. We're going to have a little read from each senior. Plans after high school. Anna plans on getting a job and work for a year before trying to become an international flight attendant and work for the film industry as a production assistant. Her favorite memory? My favorite memory was on the bus ride home with both teams at their loss. As soon as the bus pulled into the school, the whole bus began to sing at the top of their lungs Taylor Swift's song to the boys' soccer team while they were playing. Great memory. I remember that was there. The person that inspired you most? My coaches. For helping me with the sport I was eager to play and had no experience before the last year. She wants to give thanks. I'd like to give thanks to all of my family that came and supported me at my games, especially my moms, and everything they have done for me, not only to play softball, but graduate as well. I love you guys. Next up, Sam Drywater. Sam plans after high school to attend Indian Capital Technology Center located in Tukwila, Oklahoma. Yeah, I messed that up. I apologize. Favorite memory. My favorite memories are the ones in the car with my mom, Jolene, and my little sisters, singing in the car, laughing, and sometimes crying. But all the moments brought us together, and every moment I enjoyed and cherished. The person that inspired her the most. I would have to say my coach, Andy Conklin, inspired me the most. He may have been difficult at times, but most of the time, it was my fault because I was young and knew everything. And he was just being me, not the case, but I finally saw that I would, when I got a little older. He helped me with everything. How to play, how to be a part of a team, how to even help him off the field. So thank you for being a person I can go to when I need advice and someone I can also count on. Want to give special thanks? I'd like to give special thanks to my mama, Jolene. She helped me love the game. She got me up at 5:30 on weekends for me to, she packed lunches, washed uniforms, made sure it was on time for everything I needed. She was there when I was doubting myself. She would tell me all of the amazing things I've done and how amazing I was as a pitcher. I don't pitch as much as I did a couple years ago, but she still loves to watch me do it from time to time. She taught me how to pitch, and I think she did a great job. So thank you for everything you've done for me. I would give the world, if I could, and all of the love. I would also like to thank my dad. He also got up every morning to meet me at these games, and he would like to take me to practices, and he always was supportive. He never once doubted me. If he thought I could do it, then I knew I could do it. He coached me for a lot of years and gave me a lot of advice throughout these years, taught me everything and still teaching me these things now. So thank you for always showing up for every game, every practice, and thank you for always believing me when I didn't. Next up, Carly Van Agnen. Plans after high school. Plans on attending SPSCC nursing program through the Mason General Scholarship and Apprentice Program. Favorite memory? The marks my hits have left on my coach's body during warm-ups. My bad. Person who's inspired her the most. My brother Blaine, who showed me that the hardest of times, the right people can make it through, make it worthwhile. Want to give special thanks to Rich for putting up with my irritable questions while we were down by a little more than we would like. Jesse for always checking up and being our softball mama. You two have made home away from home for all of us. A support system that will last forever, and I can't thank you guys enough. Climber family forever. Don't judge me if I cry. Next up, we have Sarah Jacoby. Plans after high school. She will be attending WSU to enter the kinesiology program and get my bachelor's degree in science and master's in physical therapy. Favorite memory? My favorite memories are on the bus ride home this season. Win or lose, they were always singing. The person that inspired you the most? The person that inspired me the most is my sister Madison. She has always encouraged me to try new things, and I always know I can count on her. I want to give special thanks to my dad for trying to make it to every soccer and softball game that he can. Maddie and Wes for always giving me the support and guidance I need. Rich and Jesse for being there for us on and off the field. I would also like to thank everyone who let me borrow their sunscreen this season. She gets red. Next up. That was me. Next up, Alyssa Holcomb. Alyssa has been a part of this program for 4 years. Plans after high school, continue to work and study Earth and Environmental Studies in Arizona. Favorite memory, freshman year playing games every day of the week and going to districts.
Yay, Alyssa!
Wants to give thanks to my parents for supporting what I want to do. And thank you very much. Next up, we have another 4-year player in the program, Emma Schultz. Emma's plans after high school is to go into the medical field and either become an EMT or a nurse. Emma's favorite memory? I have so many memories with this team and these wonderful ladies, but my all-time favorite memory was one for this year playing with WF West at home, and I threw my bat halfway across the field, and it almost hit Sadie. The person that inspired her the most? I have so many coaches and people in my life, and throughout my years of softball, I've had so many that have inspired me, but the one person who pushed me to be better player was my coach, Andy Conklin. I want to give thanks to, I would like to thank my biggest supporter in my life, my mother. She has been my rock and has been there to almost every game. She's done so much for me. I couldn't imagine where I would be without her. I really just want to thank my family in general for supporting me. I love you all. I'm going to miss everyone and friendships I've made. You guys have become a second family. I'm going to miss you guys. I love you. Next up, another four-year player in this program, Addie Stevens. Addie's plans after high school. She plans on attending WSU to get her bachelor's degree in nursing and then going on to become a traveling nurse. Favorite memory? All the years I got to play with my sister, Melina. Person that inspired you the most? All of my teammates over the years have inspired me in different ways. I have made many friendships and have learned a lot of lessons that I'm very grateful for. I would like to give thanks to my parents and all of my family for the endless support and always being at my games and cheering really loud. And last but certainly not least, four-year player and only four-year letterer that we have on the team, Kayla Zembas. Kayla's plans after high school? I plan to attend St. Martin's on a scholarship in majoring in chemistry before transferring to dental school. Favorite memory? My favorite memory was the first time I ever hit a ball over the fence during a practice my freshman year. Person that inspired the most? My dad is the person who inspired me the most. I can always count on him to help me in any aspect of my life or sports that I struggle with. At the end of the day, I know that he will always want the best for me, and he always gives me the best advice. I'll never forget how excited and proud you were when I told you I made varsity my freshman year, or when I first hit a ball over the fence in the game. You have always been my biggest supporter, and I will never be able to thank you enough. I have learned so much from you. I want to give special thanks to my mom, who was always there to cheer me on and encourage me to try after a bad game. And I'll always be there and always being there for me when I needed someone to talk to. Thank you for always helping me coordinate our lives and softball. You've always supported me academically and financially, and I appreciate all of it. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Please give a round of applause to our Shelton High School seniors.
All right, Jerry, that's always cool to do that. We will get into lineups and the first pitch of this game. Rochester at Shelton, all next here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
A campfire.
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
And we're back here at the Shelton Fast Pitch Field. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple with the call tonight. Just had a little emotional thing going on here with the seniors being recognized here. And Jerry's going to run down the lineups unless you have something else to add to senior.
I will.
Go ahead. Just go for it. It's all yours. It's all yours, Jerry.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Rochester Warriors under the direction of Coach Joni Lancaster. Leading off for Rochester is a third baseman, number 12, McKenna Vassar. Batting second is a center fielder, number 1, Sarah Howery. Batting third is the catcher, number 2, Macy Flush. Batting cleanup is the first baseman, number 15, Lakota Escott, and she's a senior. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 7, Jessa Lindsay. Batting sixth is the pitcher, number 8, Lena Demers. Number 7 batter is the designated hitter, Rayshan Stoll. And batting eighth will be the left fielder, number 14, Cheyenne Justice. And playing shortstop, batting ninth, number 6, a senior, Sadie Knudsen. And now your starters for the Shelton Highclimbers under the direction of Coach Rich Squire. Leading off, number 1 hitter is the right fielder, number 22, Amy Bongard. Batting second, a senior playing center field, Carly Van Ochten. Batting third is the pitcher, number 8, Kayla Zimbas. She is also a senior. Batting cleanup is your catcher, number 11, Danica Squire. Batting fifth is the shortstop, number 20, Sarah Jacoby, and she is a senior. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 7, is Alyssa Holcomb. Batting seventh is the first baseman, and that is number 47, Addie Stevens, and she is also a senior. Batting eighth is number 24, Sam Drywater. She is a senior. And batting ninth, number 26, Emma Schultz. She's a senior, and I will get back to you with their positions.
Oh, okay. You want the positions, Jerry?
Yeah, for Sam Drywater.
Drywater
Left
is
field.
left field.
And Emma Schultz?
She's at second.
Okay. And I would like to add that Sam Drywater, who is a senior, playing left field tonight, and batting ninth is the second baseman, Emma Schultz, and she's also a senior. You know, just like Diedrich said, you know, you get to know these girls, and you can tell that they have wonderful parents. You can tell that they have goals in mind. Mm-hmm. And one of the things, athletics to me is so important because it develops leadership skills.
Right.
And that's what sports is all about. It's learning to play together. It's learning to take the wins and the losses in stride. And I've been real pleased with these girls and their coaches, and visiting some of the parents and grandparents. And I just wish them luck in their future.
Which I found very interesting. A lot of it is in the healthcare field.
Yeah.
And travel, which you never really
a traveling nurse.
Nurse. That's kind of interesting. My sweater's all messed up here, Jerry, as I'm trying to put on my first layer. Not that it's cold out here. It's just
not too bad. It's 58 degrees right now.
That's the problem. There's the sleeve. There we go. Got to be taught how to dress again, Jerry. All right, so we have Rochester, we have Shelton. It is the wrap-up for the Highclimbers on the season, but the Warriors do have a doubleheader tomorrow against Aberdeen. Yeah, Aberdeen.
So does that determine a playoff position?
It could. I think they're fighting there for the number 4 seed. I'd have to double-check that, but they're not out of it. Got to play. It's a lot. So we're getting closer to getting play underway. Go ahead, Jerry.
I noticed, too, and Rochester only has 2 seniors.
Yeah, so they're going to – they're building. They're going to be quite the team as this next couple of years, as are the Highclimbers for that matter. It's all uphill from here, right? Yeah, we're downhill, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we're going to take another time out. We'll be back. Hopefully we'll get a first pitch underway here in a moment.
Okay.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com. And we're back here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field, getting ready for the Warriors and the Highclimbers. Highclimbers will be on defense first, as obviously, as we got a lot of seniors starting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have 7 seniors starting tonight for Shelton.
So you have Kayla Zimbus in the pitching circle and Danica Squire behind home plate, which is where she usually plays most of the season. Occasionally she pitches, occasionally she plays another position, but she's usually behind home plate.
Yeah.
And a power hitter. Let's see here.
And Allie Baumgart sometimes comes in and pitches too.
Right. So I'm just trying to find Kayla here. Let's see. She did pitch on against Aberdeen.
Okay.
She pitched 4 innings, allowed 12 runs, 11 earned on 11 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 6 walks on her last outing. Just to throw that out there, Aberdeen has come out of nowhere this year from talking to coaches. They didn't expect them to be what they are, and
they have an outstanding
young
freshman
yeah.
who pitches and has a lot of velocity to her pitch.
So we're going to about ready to, we're still doing the warm-ups here. There we go. So go ahead, Jerry, who's leading things off?
Well, leading off for the Rochester Warriors is a third baseman, number 12, McKenna Vassar.
And let's see here. Where is she on my? McKenna, where are you on my sheet, Jerry? I can't even find her. There she is. 1 for 2, scored a run against Centralia on Wednesday. So ready to play some ball, Jerry?
And Rochester's had a pretty good season.
Yeah, they're in the hunt, as they say. A lot of chatter coming from the dugouts. We'd like to hear that.
We do.
And the first pitch. Outside ball 1. Next pitch is high ball 2.
Yes, I like to listen to the chatter. I think it's great.
It's good to hear some chatter. Next pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner. 2-1.
It reminds me of some of the college softball fast pitch games that I watch.
Yeah. Next pitch on the way. A little bit outside, and that's 3 balls and 1 strike. To McKenna Vassar. Pitch on the way. Take a base. So a leadoff walk for the Warriors.
And now up is your second hitter, the center fielder, number 1, Sarah Howery.
So Sarah 0 for 3 against Centralia. However, in the April 27th win over the Highclimbers, she was 1 for 3, had an RBI, and walked once, and there's an out as the pop-up right back to Squire for out number 1.
And now up is your third hitter, the catcher, number 2, Macy Fluch.
Macy 0 for 1 and walked once against Centralia. She was 2 for 3, had an RBI, scored a run on the 27th against Shelton. And she comes out swinging a fly ball into foul territory off the first base line and rolls foul. Nobody can get to it. So it's 0-1.
Nice effort by Alyssa Holcomb. Got pretty close to it. Good effort.
Yeah, and Drywater coming in from left field. Also to back her up. I think Jacoby was also there. Next pitch on the way. High, ball 1, 1-1 is the count.
And that's part of the teamwork, backing each other up.
It's like Stevens and Holcomb are in. There's a ground ball right between first and second. And the Warriors have runners at first and second.
Yeah, that was a shot.
Sure was.
And now up is a senior playing first base, number 15, batting cleanup, Lakota Escott.
Well, she was 0 for 3 against Centralia, 0 for 3 against Shelton on the 27th, and 2 for 3. And she comes out and fouls first pitch off. Comes out swinging. See, going back on the what day was that? That was the 18th of March in their first meeting. 2 for 3, scored a run, or 3 runs actually. Pitched 6 innings. So she did it all in that game.
Yeah, she had a good game, didn't she?
And there's a fly ball to left field. Drywater on the run. Gloves it on the run. Nice grab out there. Throws it in. And that's out to number 2. Runners do hold. Nope, actually they do run on that throw in. It kind of went off the glove, and Squire had to track it down.
And now up is your fifth hitter, the second baseman, number 7, Jessa Lindsay.
So runners at second and third for the Warriors.
2 outs.
2 outs. And Jessa 0 for 3 against Centralia. Takes a strike on the inside. That's strike 1. Back on March 18th, she was 3 for 5 against the Highclimbers. Swings and bats one that goes foul, right off the glove of Holcomb. Foul.
Just barely foul. Another line shot. I'm glad to see the pitcher wearing a mask. I would recommend that the third baseman also wear a mask.
Might be player choice to swing in and miss, and that will do it for the Warriors here in the innings as Simmons strikes out the final batter. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And we're back heading to the bottom of the first inning.
It's interesting watching in warm-ups where the third baseman is. They're not back at the third base position, but about halfway down the third base line. So that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't need any warm-up there, Jerry. So the pitcher for the Warriors is Lena. Is it Lena? Can't read my own writing. Yeah, Lena Teamers. Let's see here. She pitched in the last meeting between the turns. She pitched 2 innings, no hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks.
Leading off is number 22, the right fielder, Allie Baumgart.
Now let's see here. Allie, where is she? There she is. 2 for 4, a double, 2 RBIs against Aberdeen. Scored a run as well.
She has a good eye, of course, and she's had a good season hitting.
Waiting for the first pitch from Demers. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes strike 1.
You know, I've seen a nice improvement with the Shelton girls all season.
That's what you want. Allie stands really back in the box in the far corner from our spot. Pitch on the way, outside. Ball 1, 1-1.
Yeah, very seldom do you see them that far back in the box. You're right.
Yeah, I think that's a change from the last time we saw her. I didn't really notice her step that far back in the box before. Do have an excellent crowd here for senior.
Very nice crowd.
Senior night, senior afternoon. Pitch on the way, a fly ball heading out to left field, and out there is Justice to grab it, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is number 9, the center fielder, Carly Van Ogden. She's a second hitter, and she's a senior. And I was really pleased in watching her play Monday night. She got 3 hits. Just played well. She was my most valuable player.
Against Aberdeen, she was 0 for 4, did have an RBI. 0 for 2 on April 27th when these teams met. She was 1 for 1 with a double, a walk, and a run scored on March 18th when these teams played. Got a little bit of a break here. Carly also was mentioned in the warm-up or in the ceremony before the game. She's got a scholarship from Mason Health in a nice little ceremony. Her family came out. It was at the Mason General Hospital on Wednesday.
Good for Carly.
You can watch that on MasonWebTV.com, by the way.
Really neat.
Because I was there.
Do you remember where she's going to school?
I want to say South Puget Sound Community College.
Okay.
I want to say that. I think that's what was said here, and I think that was in the information, and I left that information at on my desk, and there's some discussion on what's going on here. I'm not really sure why. There's been a delay here, Jerry.
Yeah.
Carly's going to get ready to step in and bat. 1 out for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Demers. Swing and a miss by Van Ogden. So the 0-1 pitch. That one hit the top of the first base dugout. Goes
Did
foul.
Lena Demers, the pitcher for Rochester, she had a pretty good outing in the last game against Shelton?
I don't have that information. Let's see. Well, I actually, yes, 2 innings, no hits, 3 strikeouts.
Okay.
And that was against on the 27th. Swing, and that is out number 2.
Interesting. She just slowed that way up.
Well, she knew it was going to be coming in as a strike. She'd rather try to swing at it and instead of be called. So here's your pitcher.
I think Gardy was expecting something a little faster.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay, now up is the pitcher, a senior, number 8, Kayla Zimbus.
She's 1 for 4. Had a double and an RBI against Centralia. Takes strike 1.
I think Kayla's one of the captains, too.
I'll take your word for that. I'm sure she is. Leader on the field. So 2 away. And 0-1 is the count to Zimbus. A little high, ball 1, 1-1. Danica Squire on deck. Should Zimbus reach with 2 away? A strike. Wow.
She's got that changeup. That changeup is good.
Interesting pitch. It like kind of hangs in the air and dives.
Yeah, and it's
deceptive.
Good speed control. She has, yeah.
Deceptive pitch. Wow.
Yes.
So 1-2 is the count. Pitch on the way. Ground ball right up to the first baseman, Escott. She'll run over to first and tap it out. And that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in their half of the first. We head to the second, no score.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Heading to the second inning, the Rochester coming up.
Yeah. Leading off is number 8, the pitcher, Lena Demers. I was very impressed with her. She retired the side 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first.
She steps in here. 0 for 2 against Centralia. Had a walk. Takes ball 1. That was on Wednesday. 1 for 2. 2 walks and scored a run against Shelton on the 27th, and that's a swing and a miss. So it's 1-1. Here's the next pitch. High ball 2-1.
And she's the 6th hitter to face Kayla Zimbus here in the ballgame.
Swings and piles one high off the screen, so 2-2 is the count. Deemer steps back in, pitch on the way is low, ball 3-2 to the leadoff batter here for Rochester. Holcomb and Stevens are in a couple of steps. And Deemer smacks one foul off the third base line. Out of play.
A long foul ball.
It's a long strike, too. But it's already a strike, too. So the count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 1 for the Warriors here in the second.
And that's the second strikeout for Kayla Zimbus. And now up is your designated hitter, number 11, Roshan Stahl.
Roshan was 1 for 3 against Centralia on Wednesday. First pitch to her, low, ball 1. Mentioned in my open that these teams, Rochester has won by a combined 3 runs.
Can't get any closer than that.
It's a fly ball, it's foul, and Stevens can't get to it, and Squire couldn't get out of her pose. It was dropping so fast.
Nice hustle.
Yeah, for Stevens. Couldn't quite get to it. 1-1 is the count. 1 out, nobody on for Rochester here. Second inning to play, no score. Swing and a miss. Wow. That's a nice pitch, Jerry.
Yes.
Kayla Zimbus is. Yeah, she had 2 base runners in the first inning, but got out of that. And there's a ball, 2-2.
But she has got 2 strikeouts in a row.
Right. Settling down a little bit.
Yeah.
We're only in the second inning, so a lot of ball to play here. Pitch on the way. That's a foul one. Tip that went off of the bat, off of Squire's head. Nearly hit the face mask of the umpire. Wow, that's a lot of ricochets. No. So 2-2 still the count. To Stahl. Next pitch. Strike 3. That's out number 2. 2 strikeouts here in the inning. And what, 3 for the game?
Yes, 3 for the game. And now up is your left fielder, number 14. And this is Cheyenne Justice.
0 for 1 against Centralia on Wednesday. However, she was 1 for 3, batted in a run against Shelton on the 27th. Ooh.
I'm not sure if she was thinking about bunting. I'm not sure.
I think she was trying to stop that swing.
Well, yeah.
And then there's strike 1. Kind of an indecisive swing. And there's the ball 1-1 the count. 2 down for Rochester in the second. Still no score. Cheyenne Justice steps back in, pitch on the way. High bunt that will drop in. Schultz grabs it, throws it to first in time to get Stevens. Nice play there. And Zimbus just let that one fall into the hands of Schultz, knowing that she's going to be there to get the out. And we head to the bottom of the second, still no score.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Bottom of the second inning, Jerry.
It was interesting watching Cheyenne Justice and how she jumped into it like Ichiro did back in the day. Now up is the catcher, number 11, Danica Squire. Cleanup hitter.
Danica 3 for 4, a triple, 2 RBIs, and scored a run against Aberdeen. And she first pitch she fouls off.
Yeah, she's had a good season.
She loves those triples.
Yeah, and she's had a inside the
park home run.
Yeah.
So she has an 0-1 count here to lead things off for Shelton in the second. Pitch in there for a bit low, 1-1.
And Danica's also played basketball last year.
Yeah. 1-1 to count. Lena Demers into her windup. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, that one's out of play. Heads up for those in the tennis court. So 1-2. There's just some people playing around over there, so no tennis today. So the count is 1-2 to Danica Squire leading things off for the Highclimbers. The bottom of the second inning. No score in this game, Jerry. So the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball chopper. Glove there by Lindsay. Throw it over to Escott, and that's out number 1 for Shelton.
And now up is the 5th hitter, 2nd hitter this inning, the shortstop, a senior, number 20, Sarah Jacoby.
Now she's 1 for 2, walked 3 times, scored 3 runs against Aberdeen. So 1 away for the Highclimbers here. First pitch kind of dribbles in there as for ball 1. Call it dribbles. I don't know why. Just kind of dropped in there in front of the box and rolled. Here's the next pitch. That's ball 2. 2-0. That was really inside. Jacoby just stood there and looked at it. Came about
a little bit low, too.
Yeah, came in about 2 inches from her hip. I don't know if I'm standing in there like that. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out for the Highclimbers here. There's a strike on the inside, 2-1.
Yeah, Lena Demers, the pitcher for Rochester, is very deceptive in her speed control.
If you notice, Jerry, when she stretches, she slaps that ball into her glove before she gets on the mark. Oh, there's a swing and a miss, 2-2. Sarah Jacoby a little bit late on that. Not sure why that why Escott came over to congratulate Demers on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Next pitch on the way. Ball 3, and the count is full for Sarah Jacoby.
I just missed the corner.
Waiting for the next pitch. Ooh, boy, that was a shot to the dugout. Wow. Surprised everybody in the dugout there on the first base. This is interesting.
Yeah.
That they're, I guess it shows team spirit when they do that.
It does.
I'm sure the umpiring crew is not too happy about that little thing. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Chopper, that one's going to stay fair. Demers scoops it up and shuffles it underhand over to Escott, and that's out number 2 for Shelton.
And now up is the 3rd baseman, number 7, Alyssa Holcomb. And Alyssa's also a senior.
Well, let's see here. She did not play against Aberdeen. She was 0 for 1 on the 27th against Rochester. 2 for 2, however, on March 18th. 2 away, pitch on the way, high swing and a miss, though, for Holcomb. 0-1. Here's the next pitch. Low ball, 1-1-1.
One of Diedrich's dribblers.
No, I would call that a dribbler, but okay. Don't dribble in baseball. There's a strike down the middle of the plate, 1-2. That was a nice pitch, right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah. Good speed,
Very good
velocity.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out for the Highclimbers here. Alyssa Holcomb, the batter for Shelton. And a little bit outside. 2-2. Stands right in the middle of that batting box, Jerry. Waiting for the 2-2 pitch. Low ball 3, 3-2.
Full count.
And a little bit of encouragement in the pitching circle. Go ahead, Jay.
Kind of reminds me of a college or pro basketball game where just before the foul shot, all the players come together.
Right, or just after the shot, the first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. Holcomb chopper. That one hit her, and that will get her out. That'll do it for the Highclimbers here in the second inning. We head to the third. Holcomb, that hurt. We'll have to check on her condition here. And I think she's okay. She's got a smile on her face. We'll be back with the third inning.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Third inning to play, we go, Jerry.
Leading off is the shortstop, a senior, C.D. Knutson, number 6.
She takes strike 1. She was 1 for 3, had an RBI against Centralia.
And we're in the top of the third.
That's right. And she fouls the next pitch off, so that's no balls, 2 strikes.
Got a pitcher's duel here. Lena's throwing a no-hitter, and Kayla's throwing a 1-hitter so far after 2 innings.
So 0-2 to Knutson. She'll hit a fly ball to center field, just over the head of Van Ogden, and she's heading for third, Jerry. Throw to third, way behind, and a lead-off triple for Knutson.
And now up, it is number 12, the third baseman, McKenna Vassar. She got on by way of a walk and wound up at third base.
Swings at the first pitch and misses, so 0-2. So runner at third base is Sadie Knutson for the Warriors. Next pitch in there for a ball, 1-1. Here comes that wind, Jerry. It means that that's probably going to blow in a couple of dark clouds here. So 1-1 the count. Outside ball 2-1. Looks like the Highclimbers are staying pretty close to third base there to keep the runner on. Swing and a miss for strike 2, 2-2 to Vassar. Pitch on the way. Line drive right over Jacoby's head. Here comes Knutson in to score, and Rochester's on the board first. And heading for third is Vassar.
I'm going to give that a double and an error.
We're going to change some lineups here as Baumgart will come in to play shortstop. And I think Jacoby's going to go out to where Baumgart was,
Okay.
which was
Which
right
is
field.
usually what they play. in the past.
So we have
number 1, Sarah Howery, center fielder. She flew out to the pitcher. No, excuse me. She flew out to the catcher last time.
Take ball 1 on the first pitch. Swung and fouled the first or next pitch off, so 1-1. Getting 1 run in, 1 on.
Yeah, let's give McKenna Vassar an RBI.
Right. She's standing there on third base. And Hori, next pitch, she'll line that one into left field. Another run will come in for Rochester on an RBI single, and it's 2-0.
And give Sarah Howery a RBI on a nice shot. Next up is number 2, the catcher, Macy Flush. She got on by way of a single, so she's 1 for 1.
So 2 runs are in for Rochester here. And another meeting in the pitching circle. Nobody out and 1 on. Sarah Hari over on first base.
So Rochester's had 3 hits here in a row. A triple, a double, and a single.
Yeah, looking for the home run here, Jerry. Here's pitch on the way. Inside, but strike 1 called. To Flush. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball over to left field. Into the corner and fair. Drywater gets up there to throw it in. And it's a double. And the Warriors have runners at second and third.
A stand-up double. And that advances Sarah Howery to third base.
So, nobody, still no outs, and there's 2 runs in, and 2 more runners are at scoring position. And as Coach Squire heads out to the pitching circle, talk things over with Zimbus. Think we're going to get a pitching change here? Hard to say. Well, while they chat things up, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. Posted every Friday, and this week he's talking about if there's a speed, it is safe for no seatbelts. And there's a hit up the middle, 1-run scorer, and a double
for Lakota Scott. So she winds up on second base, and she gets an RBI.
Runners at second and third still. And here's, go ahead, Jerry.
I'm sorry. Jessa Lindsay, the second baseman, number 7, she struck out in the first inning.
Showed bunt, and it rolled foul. So 0-1. Nobody out. 3 runs are in for Rochester here in the third.
4 hits in a row.
Another bunt. That one's a good one. Right there. Holcomb gloves it, looks back at third, throws to first. And the bases are loaded, Jerry. Just a little bit late. Bases are loaded, and nobody's out. And here is Lena Deemers. Holcomb and Stevens playing in. Actually, everybody's in. Pitch on the way. And it's ball 1.
They want to cut off this run. Keep the score at 3.
So 3 runs are in. Nobody's out, and the bases are loaded for the Warriors here in the third inning. Doing some damage. Here's the pitch. Inside. Strike 1, 1-1.
Yeah, Rochester's had 5 hits in a row.
One and 1 is the count. Nobody out. 3 runs in, 3 on. Right at the moment. Pitch on the way. High fly ball. And Drywater drops it. Went off her glove. 1 run will come in and score. And the bases remain loaded, and it is 4-0. Here comes Stoll, Jerry.
And now up is Roshan Stoll, the designated hitter, she struck out in the second inning.
First pitch to her, swing and a miss, strike one. So 4 runs in, the bases remain loaded for the Warriors. They're leading 4-0 here in the top of the third inning. Here's the next pitch. Takes strike 2.
So far, we've had 5 hits by Rochester, but there has been 2 errors also committed.
Next pitch on the way. Fly ball. And Jacoby, actually, no, that's Van Alten out there to glove it. Tagging in, coming in to score is Escott, so it's 5-0. And 1 out.
So give Stoll a RBI. And now up is your left fielder, Cheyenne Justice, number 14. She grounded out to the shortstop in the last inning.
And she hits the first pitch. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Tagging up and coming in to score is Hari. And there's a double, Jerry.
And they've just batted around.
6 runs in here, Jerry. Only 1 out. I'm thinking we're getting a pitching change this time.
I think so this time, yeah.
Unfortunately for Carly, looks like she's going to head to center field. I'm sorry, Kayla, not Carly. Well, no, it's Kayla. And here is Allison Baumgart coming in to do her warm-ups. And while she does that, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we're back here. Is it 6 or 7, Jerry?
It's I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6.
You got 6, okay. It says 7 on the scoreboard. I thought I might have missed one. Well, it's fine. I can go with whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out who is where at this point in the lineup for the Highclimbers.
And the reason why I have that is because we've got a runner on third and second.
Right.
I haven't got them scoring yet, or haven't scored.
Right. So Sadie Knutson, who started things off here, is up to bat. And takes a pitch outside the ball 1.
Yeah, she led off with a triple. And scored.
And scored, yes. Baumgart in the pitching circle now for the Highclimbers. Here's the next pitch on the way. Strike 2, throw to third. Ooh, net hitter. But she's safe on third. And that's Deemers over there at third. Justice at second. Here's ball 2. 2-1, the count, 1 out. 6 are in. Gonna have to straighten out who's where in the outfield.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Because I think Jacoby's come back too short. There's a line drive that gets by Schultz. Another run will come in, rounding the corner and heading in is Justice, and that is 8-0 and a double.
And now up is number 12, McKenna Vassar, the third baseman. She has a walk and a double and an RBI.
She hits one foul at the third base line. And we might add out here, there's only 1 out.
That is correct.
So we'll track down who's in the outfield and what have you here in a moment. Pitch on the way. Outside ball 1-1-1.
That was close.
I'm trying to find out who's in center field, Jerry. That's my issue. Because it's Holcomb, Jacoby, Schultz, and Stevens, the infield. Van Ochten is in the right field. Drywater is in left. That's a ball, and runner made her way down to third.
Could it be Kayla Zimmes?
You might be right. I can't.
Yeah, it
it's
looks
like
her.
her. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll make that.
Pretty sure.
Next pitch, low ball, 2-2-1. Is that right? 2-1. Yes, 2-1, 1 out, 1 on, runner at third base. 8 runs are in for the Warriors in the inning. Only 1 out. Here is the next pitch, and the Warriors have runners at the corners.
And now up is the center fielder, number 1, Sarah Howery. She is 1 for 2, had a single in this inning.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Jerry. She hasn't faced Baumgart yet. Runner goes, strike, no throw. Strike called, so let's see. Is it Vassar over in second? Next pitch on the way. Still high. Let's see, is it 1-1, 2-1, 1-1? Yeah, okay. So 1-1 is the count. Here's the next pitch on the way. Ground. Well, that's a flat foul. Those balls, when they come off the bat, sometimes look like they're going to go forward, but they spin back and go foul. It's all in the pitching, I believe.
We have 2 runners in scoring position for Rochester.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball and bobbled, and a run will come in and score. Here comes, nope, they're going to send her back. Or are they going to count it? I guess they're going to count both. So that makes it 10-0. And Hari's over on second, Barry.
Yeah, when it goes into the dugout like that, then
is that where I didn't even know I was
that runner will automatically
advance.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Sarah's going to head to third now. 1 out and
Macy Flush is up. She is 2 for 2. She's the catcher, single and a double.
It's 10-0 right now. All these runs came in this inning.
Yeah.
It's a line drive foul. Check there we go. So that's a strike. So 0-1 is the count to Flush.
Yeah, this is a 13th hitter for Rochester in this inning.
Sarah Hari's over on third base. 10 runs are in the inning. Here's the pitch. Low ball, 1-1. All the damage done in this inning so far, Jerry.
9 hits so far in this inning.
10 runs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's high, 2-1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 10 in. Here's pitch. Low ball, 3-1.
Still only 1 out.
Yeah. Let's see here. Allie Baumgart, well, she pitched 2/3 of an inning. There's a swing and a foul off, so it's now a full count against Aberdeen. Let's see, is that right? Yeah, 2/3 of an inning, 3 earned runs, 2 hits. That was her last outing. She took over for Kayla Zimbus here in this inning. There's a ground ball. It's going to be fair. Scooped up by Holcomb, throw over to Stevens, and it went off her glove. And here comes another run in to score. And Flush is on second base, Jerry. And there's still only 1 out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a 3rd error in this inning. And now up is your cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 15, Lakota Escott. She flew out to the left fielder in the first inning, and she got a double in this inning.
Danica Squire says that the infield come into the pitching circle, we got to talk. And while they do that, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. So you can
And we
enjoy this.
appreciate the listening audience, too. Thank you for listening to us
Watching
this year.
us. It's not just listening, it's watching.
And watching,
And
yeah,
watching.
exactly, exactly.
Everybody says, we've been listening to you, we've been listening to you. Yeah, well, that's great, but there's also a picture. You hear our voices, you don't see our ugly mugs at all. All right.
Yeah.
11 runs in here in the inning, 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Escott. It's a strike. Runner at second base, and that's Macy Fluch. Here's the next pitch on the way. High ball 1-1-1.
Did he call that a strike?
It had to be a ball. I know it says it on the board, but I'm saying it's 1-1. Yeah, we'll see. Here's a line drive just off the glove or out of reach for Stevens coming around at third. Here comes Fluch to score, and it is now 12-0 on an RBI single. 1 out. Lakota Escott over in first base.
And now up is number 7, Jessa Lindsay, the second baseman. She is 1 for 2, struck out in the first and got a single this inning.
12-0. Here's the pitch on the way. And runner goes as a pass ball. And no throw to second. And Escott is standing up on second now. As Lindsay steps back in. Shows a bunt and a hitter off the body. So is that 1-2, or what's the count now?
Let's see what he's
I'm waiting for him to put up his hands.
Yeah.
So I think it's 1-2. I can't see his other hand. I know it's one ball, and it's got to be 2. So 1-2 is the count. Pitch on the way, inside, ball 2. So it's 2-2. My angle, I can't see his hand.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, 12 in. Here's ball 3. 3-1 now.
So Jessa Lindsay is ahead in the count, 3-1.
Here's the next pitch. But that just twisted foul. So now it's 3-2, Jerry. There's a second strike.
Yeah. And now she's going to be hitting away.
Count is full, 1 away and 12 in, 1 on for the Warriors here in the 3rd inning. Here's pitch, low, and that'll be runners at first and second for the Warriors here. Still 1 out.
And now up is your pitcher, Lena Demers. She struck out in the 2nd inning and got on base by way of air this inning.
Yeah, so Coach Squire's heading to the pitching circle. It looks like Drywater is going to come in to pitch. Now, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is experiencing some growing pains with too many things to cover and not enough people. So we are looking for some help. If you have an interest in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, video editing, sports, news, writing, politics, reporting, advertising, I don't know, you're thinking about needing a little bit of extra cash, give us a call.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you. Send an email to masonwebtv@gmail.com. The wind's kicking up your hand, Jerry. It's masonwebtv@gmail.com. You can also call or text 360-229-2234. No experience necessary. Just get in touch. We'd love to talk to you. It's one of those things. This week has been one of those times where one night I had 3 events and I had to pick one to cover. Actually 4. Let's see, was that right? Let's see, I had North Mason School Board, Shelton School Board, Shelton City Council, all on the same night, and there was a baseball game, so there's 4 things.
Yeah.
So
and
I had to choose.
Game.
Yeah, it was I had to choose, and I chose the Shelton School Board. So.
Well, you're pretty well obligated to that, I believe.
Well.
Are you with a contract?
I don't have a contract. Actually, I don't have a contract with any of those entities. I just had to, I was working closely with the IT department at Shelton School District to get the meetings to sound great, and I just felt I needed to be there.
Sure.
So the first pitch to Deemers is ball.
And we would certainly love to cover more of the baseball games and fast pitch games, especially in the spring.
Yeah, low ball 2 from Drywater.
We can cover most of the home football and basketball games.
Right. Ooh, 3 balls now. This is the 3rd pitcher for the Highclimbers here in the 3rd inning, and there's 12 runs in and only 1 out. And they have runners at 1st and 2nd. Do the Warriors. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike.
You know, I was impressed with Samantha Drywater in her last appearance on Monday night.
Yeah.
I thought she did a great job of coming in and relieving.
And unfortunately, that's a walk, and that loads the bases.
Okay, and now up is your designated hitter, number 11, Roshan Stull. She has, she's 0 for 2, although she does have an RBI, sacrifice fly.
Yeah, she takes strike 1. And this is her, how many times has she been up in this, her second time around?
This is her second time around.
Okay. Here's ball 1, 1-1 is the count. Bases are loaded and still only 1 out.
Yeah, she's the 16th hitter so far this inning.
We do have a 10-run mercy rule, but that only goes into effect at the 5th inning.
Right.
And that pitch was a ball, so 2 balls, 1 strike is the count.
And hopefully Shelton gets the bats going.
Pitch on the way. There's strike 2. 2
nice
and 2.
Pitch, nice pitch.
So the count is even at 2 and 2. To Stahl. And the count goes full.
It's interesting. Samantha took a couple of years off playing baseball and was a pitcher in her freshman year.
Yeah.
And now she's coming back and getting back into it and doing pretty good.
Inside, and that will walk in a run. Bases remain loaded and still only 1 out. And here is a new player, Jerry, number 4, Carissa LeBaron.
Okay, Carissa LeBaron. Thank you.
So wondering whether we're going to get some other players out here in this game, and especially in this inning, because there's only 1 out and 12 runs in for the Warriors. And she came in for Cheyenne Justice.
She came in for Cheyenne Justice.
We'll see if she plays in defense here.
Yeah, Cheyenne was playing left field.
Right. Sometimes they just insert a new batter and then they reinsert the player defensively.
And I like that.
So here's first pitch to LeBaron, and it's a strike on the check swing. Bases are loaded, only 1 away.
I like it because it gives more players a chance to play.
Next pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. So 0-2 the count to Carissa LeBaron. She stands pretty far back in the box. She'll swing and smack that one foul with a lot of speed. Heard that crack, Jerry.
Is the count 0-2?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Bases are loaded, 1 away. In a 12-0 game, the whole 12 runs coming in this inning, there is a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to LeBaron. Here's the next pitch. Another foul over the first base dugout. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And that one's going to go foul. Boy, she's battling out there. Here's LeBaron.
I think that was about the 8th pitch for Larissa LeBaron facing the pitcher.
Here's the next pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Still only 1 out. Bases remain loaded. Pitch on the way. Fly ball into foul territory. Stevens on the run. Oh, it hit the top of the dugout. Wow. She was right there, Jerry. She was right there to grab it.
She was ready.
Just hit the top of the dugout. Robbed the out.
The 3 runners on base for Rochester are all on by way of walks.
So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 3 on, 12 in. Pitch on the way, ground ball right to Schultz. She'll throw home for out 1 or out 2. Bases remain loaded.
So nice job of coming home to get that lead runner.
And keep it 12-0 now. There's 2 away for the Warriors here. And the batter is Sadie Knudsen, Jerry.
Yes, you're right. And she has she's
a pass ball there, and a run will come in and score. And now it makes it 14-0. And that means there's runners at second and third now. 2 away.
Okay, so Sadie Knudsen is up, and she's 2 for 2. She got a triple in the 3rd inning, and she's also got a single here in the
3rd.
Yeah, so she's 2 for 2.
So she hit that last pitch foul, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away and 2 on. A swing and a miss. So 1-2 now is the count.
Nice velocity by Sam Drywater.
The next pitch, ground ball right into the glove of Baumgart. Throw over to Stevens for the out, but the damage was done, Jerry. 14 runs in the inning by the Warriors. We head to the bottom of the frame, 14-0.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So we're now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 14-0. The Warriors just exploded.
And now up is number 47, Addie Stevens, first baseman, and she's a senior. And I've enjoyed talking to her after the game. Just a really nice individual.
So the first pitch to Stevens. Low ball 1. So let's see here. Adeline 0 for 3 in the first or the last meeting between these two teams. 1 for 4, 2 RBIs on the 18th of March.
She's one of the people were her parents I had in driver's ed.
There's the next pitch. And that'll go foul. So 1-1 the count to Stevens. Leading things off here in the third inning for the Highclimbers. Let's see what did we have here. So who's over at first?
Now they got it at 14.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any change in the lineup here. It doesn't look like it unless it's in the outfield where we can't really see. There's a strike at the shoulders. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stevens, leading things off here in the third for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way.
Nice hit.
It's going to drop in to left field for a base hit.
Nice shot by Addie Stevens, breaking the no-hitter by Lena Demers here in the
third.
Bottom of the third. Senior moment.
Yeah, senior moment. Samantha Drywater's the batter, Jerry.
Yeah, she's now the pitcher. And, of course, she's a senior. And this is her first time up to bat.
She didn't bat against Aberdeen. First pitch to her is a strike. Throw to first. Stevens gets back. Let's see here. What else can I say here? 0 for 2 on the 27th. 0 for 2. Scored a run. Walked and scored a run on the March 18th against Rochester. So 0-1 is the count to Drywater. Swing and a miss. Make it 0-2. So 1 on, nobody out for the Highclimbers here, trailing 14-0. Here's next pitch, outside and high, ball 1, 1-2.
And you know the reason for the 2 bases at first?
No, I do not.
The reason, okay, I'll explain that in just a second.
Okay. Jerry will enlighten us. Here's next pitch. And Drywater swung and fouled it off. So
in case the first baseman has got that foot on the base a little bit too much, the batter is not going to get tripped or get
called out.
Yeah, called out.
Yeah, okay. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
It's a real good safety precaution.
2-2 now the count as that pitch was a ball. So the count is even to Drywater. There's next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's a drop third strike. Throw to first for the out, but on play, Stevens makes her way down to second. So that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
All right. And now up is number 26, Emma Schultz. Emma is a senior, and do you know which position she's playing now?
She is, I believe she's back at second base.
Okay, playing second base, okay. And that's normally where she plays.
Right.
Yeah.
See, they do not have her down as playing against Aberdeen. She was 0 for 1 on the 27th against Rochester, 0 for 3 on March 18th against the Warriors. So Adeline Stevens on second. Here's first pitch to Schultz. Line drive right in to left field. And Schultz is on first. Stevens is on third. They held her up there. So runners at the corners for the Climbers.
2 hits now here in the third. And now up here in the bottom of the third is Allie Baumgart. She flew out to the left fielder in the first inning. This is an opportunity for her to drive in a run or 2.
So Baumgart steps in, standing at the back of the box.
Yeah.
I think she does take a big step in when she swings. Oh, shows bunt, pulls it back, runner goes on the strike as Schultz makes her way to second base. So Schultz is at second, Stevens at third, 1 out, and it's 0-1 to Baumgart at the plate for the batter. Pitch on the way. A little bit low, 1-1.
Well, the Shelton girls are not going to give up. They work hard.
So it's 1-1, 1 out, swing and a fly ball. That's headed out of play. So 1-2 to Baumgart. Again, runners at second and third. Pitch on the way, and another foul off. Look out, heads up.
Change up on that one, slowed it down, off speed.
And Baumgart made contact, just couldn't get it going in the right direction. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the third inning, trailing 14-0. Demers with the pitch. It's ball 2, 2-2.
Two runners now in scoring position for the Highclimbers.
So here's the 2-2 pitch. And another foul off. Baumgart's battling here, Jerry, just trying to get some contact, bring somebody, put something on the board for the Highclimbers.
Need a lot of base runners now. Yeah, she is battling, that's for sure.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. There's a line drive, going to drop in. Stevens comes in to score, and their runners are at the corners now, and the Highclimbers have hit the board.
Yeah, let's give Allie Baumgart a RBI. Nice shot into right field for Allie. And now up is number 9, the center fielder, a senior, Carly Van Ochten. She struck out in the first inning.
So 1 run in, 1 out, 2 on. Runners are at the corners for the Highclimbers here. First pitch from Demers to Van Ochten. Strike, runner goes. And Baumgart makes her way safely down to second base.
And the Shelton crowd is starting to get into it a little bit. That's good.
So here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 called. 0-2 to Van Ochten.
I'm not sure if I want to face her.
I know I don't. I know I don't. That's, I can tell you that. All right, so no balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out, 1 in for the Highclimbers here in the third.
I'm used to hitting a slow pitch.
Pitch on the way. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Here is the 1-2 pitch from Demers to Van Ochten. She swings and fouls one off. The Highclimbers are staying in it, Jerry.
Yeah.
They keep battling.
Proud of them. Good opportunity for Carly to get 2 RBIs here.
Next pitch, swing and a miss.
That's just slowed it down a little bit.
And that is out number 2 for the Highclimbers here.
And now up is Kayla Zimbus, and she's now playing center field. And she flew out to the first baseman in the first inning.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Zimbus.
Kayla's had a pretty good season, hasn't she, hitting-wise?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't have season stats on my sheet,
Yeah.
Gary.
I know that I have some for the boys, but I can't find the stats for the girls overall.
It's got to be uploaded. That's the issue with those apps. Here's a pitch on the way. High fly ball, center field, up against the fence. 2 runs will come in and score on the double.
Well, nice double. 2 RBIs for Kayla Zimbus. And like I said, she's had a pretty good season hitting. And now up is your cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 11, Danica Squire. And in the second inning, she grounded out to the third baseman.
And Zimbus came about 3 feet short of a home run, Jerry.
Yeah, she did.
Hit
Nice.
the middle of the Jiminy paving sign out there.
Yeah, nice hit.
So Squire is the batter. Takes ball 1. So 3 runs are in for the Highclimbers here. 2 out. Runner at second is Kayla Zimbus. Wind coming in from our backs, Jerry. A little bit.
Yeah,
a little
I noticed
cold,
it.
a little bite. Next pitch is low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Danica Squire.
Might be time for the next layer.
Yeah, I wish my sweater had a hood. I'd put it up. Back of my neck's a little cold. Maybe I just slip up the collar.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, that's better.
Good.
So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out. There's a ground ball, gets by Knudsen, and coming around to score is Zimbus. And Squire has an RBI single.
Yeah, so Zimbus comes in, give Danica Squire an RBI. And now up is number 20, Sarah Jacoby. She is a senior, and she was thrown out by the catcher in the last inning.
So we have a change in lineup here, and Cassidy Bird is going to come in and play third. Bird at third. Okay. That's what we have right now. I don't know if there's any other substitutions out there.
Bird to third, huh?
Bird to third. First pitch to Jacoby. Runner goes. Throw to second, and it's into center field. And so Squire's going to head to third now. And Danica is safe over there at third.
Nice heads-up running by Danica Squire when she saw that ball go out in the outfield. Good heads-up play.
Let's see, I think that was a ball on that pitch.
Yeah.
Now they can call it a strike.
We get too excited. We forget what the count was. Yeah.
Well, it was the first pitch.
Yeah.
They call it, actually, it was a strike. I don't think you can run on a ball, can you?
Yeah.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Pitch on the way. Ground ball chopper. That's going to be gloved there by Lindsay and underhands it over to Escott. And that'll end the inning, but the Highclimbers get 4. They now trail 14-4. We head to the 4th.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Top of the 4th inning. Rochester coming up.
Yep.
Trying to figure out the lineup here. I just noticed I haven't updated the pitcher.
Okay.
And it goes. We'll go ahead and who's out? Okay, so Holcomb's out there in left field. Yeah, okay, Jacoby's over at third. And Schultz still at Baumgart's at second, and Schultz is at short. That's how I see it, Jerry.
I'm glad you can keep track of that. You're doing a pretty darn good job.
Stevens remains over at first. Van Ogden is in right field. Zimbus is in center. Holcomb is in left. Now that I've got that all figured out, let's go with the batter, Jerry.
Okay, the leadoff hitter and batting first, of course, is the third baseman, number 12, McKenna Vassar. She is 1 for 1.
Nice glove over there at third by Jacoby. Throw to Stevens, and that's 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now she's 1 for 2. But she had 2 walks, also had a double, so she was doing pretty well there. Okay, now up is number 1, the center fielder, Sarah Howery. She is 2 for 3. She's got 2 singles.
First pitch, I call that a little bit low. Ball 1. The next pitch on the way. Inside again, ball 2. So Samantha Drywater in the pitching circle. Danica Squire behind home base. Addie Stevens over at first. It's ball 3. Actually, no, it's Schultz at second, and Baumgart is at short. They were in wrong positions when I was looking, Jerry, so they swapped that out. And there is a 1-out walk. As Sarah Howery heads to first.
And now up is your catcher, third hitter in this inning, and also she bats third, is the catcher, Macy Flush. She's 2 for 3. She's got a single, she's got a double, and the last time she got on by way of an error, and she has scored twice.
It's runner at first. Smack it right over to Schultz. Schultz throw to second for 1 out. Throw to first for the, they're going to say it's a safe as Flush beat the throw. So there was an out at second, so that's out number 2. And Flush is safe at first. That was almost a really good double play there, Jerry.
It was a good effort, but Flush does have some speed.
And the batter is Lakota Escott. Takes ball 1 as Jerry fills in his score sheet. That's fine. He'll tell us what she did the last time up.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3. She got a single the last time. She scored twice. So 2 for 3, double and a single.
That second pitch was a ball, so 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out, 1 on. It's 3 balls now. Just throwing a little bit outside, trying to get Escott to swing at something. Next pitch on the way. And there is another walk. So runners at first and second now for the Warriors.
And now up is number 7, Jessa Lindsay. She plays second base. She is 1 for 2, struck out, single, and a walk.
And she just hit one into right field. There's another error coming around to score. Is going to be Flush, and here comes Escott. And a triple there, Jerry? Or no, it's an error.
It's a single and an error.
Yeah, Van Ogden just dropped out of her glove and unfortunately hit her foot, and she kicked it.
But we're going to give her credit for 2 RBIs. And she wound up on, and now up is your pitcher, number 8, Lena Demers, and she is 0 for 2. Struck out, got on by way of an error, and walked the last time.
She took strike 1 there. So 2 runs are in, 2 out, 1 on for the Warriors. There's a fly ball. Is that playable? And on the run out there, grabbing it is going to be Zimbus, and that will end the inning.
Beautiful catch.
Yeah, I was. Nobody was moving in to go in after the out.
Yeah.
Like Did she drop it? No. All right. So we're going to head to the bottom of the fourth. It is 16 to 4 now.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Back here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field, 16 to 4 is our score. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton City Council, the Shelton School Board, and the North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities, as well as the Port of Allen Commission. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce and the North Mason Chamber of Commerce. If you want to know what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. I think we might have a new batter out here, Jerry, but I'm going to have to wait here. So who do you have on your sheet? I
have Alyssa Holcomb.
Okay, so she's coming up, but I saw Coach Squire talking to the home plate umpire.
Okay.
In between innings. So I'm thinking we might have a different batter coming in. But Holcomb is...
Yeah, Holcomb.
She's there, and there's Stevens. Is that just you follow? And no, okay.
She had an interesting situation happen the last time she was out. She got hit by the ball.
You're right.
Going down first. I'm trying to, yeah.
She seems to be okay because she's been playing.
Yeah, never the elbow, yeah.
So the first pitch to Holcomb. High, ball one. So I'm kind of curious what the conversation was, unless there's a new batter.
And I think that's another reason for that extra base.
Right, okay. So here's the next pitch. High ball 2. 2-0 the count to Holcomb.
Well, in the last inning, Shelton had 4 runs on 4 hits. Left 1 on. Sorry.
Waiting for the next pitch. Swing and a miss by Holcomb. 2 balls, 1 strike. The wrong thing up so I know who's where. Just changing things. It's okay, Jerry. Don't worry about me. Here is the... Oh, a line drive that just went off the glove of Demers. Scooped up by Lindsay. Throw to first, and that's out over there, as Holcomb couldn't quite beat the throw. So 1 away.
And now up is number 47, your first baseman, Addie Stevens. And Addie led off the last inning with in the third, with a single and scored.
Yeah, she battled to
she
get
did.
on base.
She did. And Addie, of course, is a senior.
Swings at the first pitch, misses. So 1 ball. I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike. All right, I'm getting in there, Jerry.
So Addie is 1 for 1.
1 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Trailing by 12 runs at the moment. Pitch on the way. Oh, swing and a miss again. 0-2. Yeah, the dark clouds have moved in, Jerry.
I know.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna see any wet stuff. If it does, I gotta move a camera out of the way. Here's the next pitch. Oh, it's swing and a miss there, and that's 2 outs for the Highclimbers. Here comes Samantha Drywater. I see who no, I don't see the. Is it Drywater? Is
Samantha's up now?
Yeah, right. Okay.
And she, of course, is the our third pitcher, and she struck out in the third inning, so she's 0 for 1.
So the first pitch, she'll foul that one off. Here comes the wind again.
Yeah, it is picking up. It's behind us.
It's coming. It's swirling in behind us, really, Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, it's so hard to tell where the actual wind is coming from.
Yeah, it feels like it's coming in from the back.
Well, that's where we're getting it, but who knows? Here's the next pitch. Oh, swing and a miss.
That slower pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, change up. I guess we'll call it a change up.
So 0-2 is the count to Drywater. 2 away, nobody on. Schultz is on deck. Should Drywater reach for the Highclimbers, trailing by 12 runs. Here's pitch. Outside, ball 1. One and 2. Deemer's into her windup. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and that will do it for the Highclimbers
right
here
on that
in
inside
the 4th.
corner. Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects sparks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
So the 5th inning we head, Jerry.
Yeah, and the leadoff hitter here will be the designated hitter, number 11, Rochester Stoll. She got on by way of a walk in the 3rd inning, and she has an RBI, and she is 1 for 2.
Okay.
Or excuse me, 0 for 2. She did fly out also to the left fielder. So she's 0 for 2 with a walk.
So she steps in to get the first pitch from Drywater. It's a strike.
Nice pitch. Yeah.
So the 0-1 pitch now. A little bit high. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Look out, Jerry.
Well, she has a good wind-up there. You notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
That ball came right at Jerry. He was going to play it. I saw him flinch.
Yeah, I finally got, I got my hands out of my pocket almost. Yeah, I was going to play it all right.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Probably hit my stomach.
It was coming right out to Jerry. I know it. That's where we're sitting, is right to the left of the camera. And strike 3 called. That's out number 1 for the Warriors here in the 5th.
Okay, now up is number 4, Arissa LeBaron. She is batted once. She was involved in a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. 2nd time up for her.
First pitch, low ball 1.
And I believe she's playing left field, but I could be mistaken.
Really don't know why. You might be right, but I really don't know, Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, the left fielder had a hoodie on last time out there, so I don't know. Pitch on the way. Ooh, that's high. Ball two.
Good stretch by Danica.
Stride. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out for the Warriors here in the 5th inning. There is a hard hit foul. Boy, every time that she hits it, there's a high-pitched crack, and it sounds like she's cracking her bat. But I think it's a metal bat.
Well, I think they're all metal.
Yeah, I think you're right. Just sounds like it.
Yeah.
It's a fly ball, shallow. Schultz gets under it, grabs it, and that's out number 2. So 2 away for the Warriors here.
And now up is
number 16, Cassidy Bird, over at third. Bird's at third, and she's up. First
Cassidy.
time. Pitch on the way. She swings and she fouls first pitch off.
Is this our first time up?
Yep.
Okay. So Cassidy Bird is up. And she's batting for Sadie Knudsen, who had a good game so far, triple and single.
Next pitch was a ball, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball right over to...
nice play.
Yeah, who's that? Actually, 38 is in there. That's Christina Alvarez. Grabbed it, threw it over to Stevens, and that is the 3rd out in the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, still 16-4. Rochester with the lead. Shelton coming up.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
All right, bottom of the 5th inning, we have a new pitcher for the Warriors. It's Cassidy Bird.
Yeah, and Lena Demers pitched well. She pitched 4 innings, had 4 hits off of her, and 4 runs were scored. And Lena now is playing third base.
Yeah, just noticed that, Jerry. Make that note. Lena Demers at third. Everything else is about the same, right? Except for the outfield, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll have to see when they turn around their meeting out there in center field.
Tidry does a much better job than I do of keeping track of who's substituting out in the field.
I do the best. So 4 is center field. That's LeBaron. Okay. LeBaron's in center. That we know.
Okay.
Anyways, leading things off here is who, Jerry?
Yeah, and up is number 26, Emma Schultz. She's 1 for 1, got a single back in the 3rd. Sorry about that.
First pitch from Bird is high. Ball 1.
So the Highclimbers are going to have to score 3 runs in this inning. So that it is a 10-run rule after 5 innings.
Sometimes they let them play. It depends on the coaches, whether the coaches wanted to play.
Sure.
We had a game that was like that. There's a line foul at third base line. So 1-1 is the count. Baumgart is giving Schultz a bad time about that shot that nearly took her out there on the foul. So 1-1 is the count for Emma Schultz, leading things off for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. There's ball 2, 2-1. Might as well put the strike up there as well.
And I know Emma has some speed. I watched her get down that first baseline. She's pretty fast.
So 2 balls and 1 strike to Schultz. Strike 2, 2-2 now.
She couldn't believe that one.
Just right there at the knees. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes to Emma Schultz from Cassidy Bird. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for Shelton here in the 5th.
And now up is number 22, Allie Baumgart. And she is 1 for 2, flew out to left field and had a single. And she has an RBI and has also scored a run.
So she'll step in to face Bird. Here's a pitch. Strike called. Interesting form. Go ahead, Jerry.
Well, the one thing, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
The one thing is Rochester has a doubleheader tomorrow, so I'm not sure if they want to go that 6th and 7th inning.
No, that's very true. I was just watching Bird and her step. She kind of steps to her left on her pitch. It's a big step. It's not straight down. It seems a little bit to the, I'm sorry, to her left out. So that was a swing and a foul off.
Okay.
So 1-1.
To her left. Okay.
Yeah, I get that confused all the time, Jerry. Believe me. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And what do we? I'm not sure what that was, Jerry. Okay. I'm not sure what that. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know. Is that what he held up there, Jerry? I didn't see. There's a high fly ball. It's going to drop in for at least 1 base. Actually, it's a double.
Yeah, nice hit by Allie Baumgart. And she is, of course, now 2 for 3. And up now is
Christiana Alvarez. And Christiana was 0 for 4, but did bat in a run against Aberdeen on, what day was that? Was that Wednesday?
Now, Christina played third base,
yes, she's
right?
playing third base.
And this is her first time up.
So 1 out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here. There's a ground ball right back to Bird. Bird throws to first for out number 2. On the play, however, Baumgart makes her way to third.
So 2 outs.
And here's Kayla Zimbus. So 2 away and 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning.
And Kayla had a double the last time up and scored and flew out to the first baseman the first time. So she's 1 for 2.
First pitch, she fouls off the screen behind us. Well, over to our right. Trying to bring in the runner out there at third is Zimbus.
And Kayla did start as the pitcher tonight. She pitched 2 1/3 innings.
She's swinging. Oh, there's a broken batter there, Jerry. Foul ball. Wow. The broken bat foul.
That's a metal bat?
I don't think it is a metal bat, Jerry.
What?
Or it's separated. I don't know what that was. Okay. That's why they have the fences here.
Haven't seen that.
Didn't slip out of her hand, at least. Pitch on the way. That's ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zimbus.
And Allie Baumgart is on third, wanting to score.
16-4 is their score. Rochester with the lead. Shelton at bat. In their season finale for the Highclimbers. There's another foul ball up the third baseline. Danica Squires dancing over there.
She doesn't like Danica.
don't know about that. Just a little dancing there.
Keeping her alert.
Throwing a broken bat at her and hitting the ball
just
towards
kidding,
her. Yeah, no,
fans.
that's true. We don't. I'm sure they do. It's family out there. Okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Fly ball, that could be playable. No, it's going to drop foul. Baumgart picks up the bat, has to head back to third.
I don't know if you know it. The reason why I'm here tonight helping Diedrich is I make it so he can laugh a lot.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's my major objective.
I thought it was your ability to score the game and provide comment. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way, and it's 2-2 now.
A dribbler.
Yeah, a little dribbler, yeah, sure. Kayla Zimbus steps back in, and then she stepped out. Pitcher's not ready. Bird comes to the rubber. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. And I think that is the ball game, 16-4. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Well, it's a final here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. Final score, Rochester 16, Shelton 4 in 5 innings. The Warriors taking care of business. The Highclimbers, well, they finished the season with a 5-16 overall record, 4-14 in the Evergreen Conference. The Warriors have a doubleheader against Aberdeen tomorrow. I believe that's first pitch at noon. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Our next broadcast is tomorrow at 2 p.m. as the Shelton baseball team plays at Ridgefield for 3rd place in the Class 2A District 4 baseball tournament. Should be very interesting, and might be a wet one for me down there at the Ridgefield Outdoor Recreation Area. Jerry's unable to make the trip with me. He has other commitments.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And Jerry's still running through his totals. As I mentioned earlier in this ball game, every Friday, MaceWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Current column that was posted at 1:25 this morning is about whether there's a safe speed to not wear your seatbelt. I say no, there is not a safe speed. I don't know.
Say that again?
Safe speed to not wear your seatbelt. Read the column, Jerry. He gets into it in the statistics, and it's fascinating. Bottom line is no, just wear your seatbelt.
Well, last year, the state of Washington, about 500 people were killed. It's gone up every year since the last 5 years. And nationally, it's about 44,000, and half of those people would still be alive if they wore a simple thing called a seatbelt. And yes, speeding is the #1 cause, especially for teenagers.
Okay. Well, let's get back to this game at hand. We don't want to get off in the weeds just talking about traffic safety because, that's Jerry's.
I don't know anything about
Jerry's
traffic safety.
Jerry's scope of work here. All right, so you got your stats done, or are you
I
still
sure do.
totaling up? So let's go.
Okay, let's start off with Rochester. Rochester had 16 runs on 12 hits, no errors, and left 3 on. So they capitalized. I'm going to give the player of the game to Lakota Scott, first baseman. She's a senior. She had 2 hits, scored 3 runs in 4 bats. She is my player of the game. The other player of the game, of course, would be Lena Demers, the pitcher, who did a nice job tonight. Had a 4-hitter in 4 innings. So those are my players of the game for the Warriors. Now for Shelton. Shelton had 4 runs on 6 hits. They made 2 errors, left 3 on. And I'm looking to see who I'm going to give that to. I'm going to give it to Allie Baumgart.
Okay.
And Allie had a double and a single and scored a run and had an RBI. So a couple RBIs. So that's my player of the game, Allie Baumgart.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jerry.
Yeah. Sorry about getting you off my traffic.
No, it's all right.
I love statistics.
Right. You get into this traffic safety stuff, and Jerry could talk for hours. Anyways, so that'll do it for us here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final score again, Rochester 16, Shelton 4. And we will talk to you tomorrow for some baseball.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking us out here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Diedrich,
yes, sir.
Have a safe trip down there, and I'll be calling you tomorrow to see how the boys do.
Okay, sounds good.
Enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel, and remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.